I'm gonna get this from real quick. This Jeremiah chapter 48, verse 10. Cursed be he that doeth the work of the Lord deceitfully, and cursed be he that keepeth back his sword from blood.
Yeah, so cursed be he, cursed be you, Nate, because you're doing the work of the Lord deceitfully, man. And not just Nate, man. You got brothers, you know, throughout the world, so-called brothers, man. They're doing the work deceitfully, man. Just like Judas Iscariot. He was doing the work deceitfully, man, because he was part of the 12, so you know he was going hard. But what, at the end of the day, it was all for deceitfulness, man. He sold the Most High Son out. For some shekels, yeah, man.
You keeping your sword from the blood, man. We at war, man.
Yep.
It's deep. It is deep. Yeah, Esau is looking at us. But shit, that's faith, man. We ain't gonna keep our sword from blood. We gonna talk about Esau and talk about his downfall.
Right. Sure. And we gotta use that spiritual blood, man, or that spiritual sword in the scriptures, man. You gotta exercise that sword, man. If not, it's gonna go rusty. You gotta shiv, man, Esau with this sword, man.
Word.
We're not carnally gonna go and start cutting Edomite heads off yet. Until Jeremiah 16 kicks in. But right now we spiritually cutting these people up, man. Right. We're not holding back, keeping our sword from the blood, man.
And it's a lot. All we doing is bringing out history.
Yeah. Facts.
We got pictures. We just saying what Esau did. That's all. What the so-called white man did. That's all.
But we the bad guys.
Right.
They did bring us over here in ships and rape our women like.
It did happen.
Yeah, it happened.
Yeah, it did happen.
It's recorded. They make movies about it. All we doing is repeating that out here.
And we see it every time an Edomite come up here and we bring out the facts. They can't disagree. Yeah. They be like, yeah, that's true. But no, scripture say let your yea be yea and your nay be nay.
See, but that's when Jesus came. Oh, so Jesus came, so all the atrocities you did to us is okay?
Right.
You know, that's not in the scriptures.
Because they changed the cover.
Exactly.
Cover of the faces, so they made him look like them, so they good.
Right.
Yeah, exactly. See, the guy that looks like us came back, so our atrocities are okay. He's justified now.
Yeah, right.
Nah, man, that's not how the Most High works.
This is 2 Corinthians chapter 10, verse 3. For though we walk in the flesh, we do not war after the flesh.
Nice.
For the weapons of our warfare are not carnal, but mighty through the Most High to the pulling down of strongholds.
And that's right. So our weapons are not carnal, man. We're not gonna start beating people up. Nah, you the wicked. We're not gonna do none of that. We're gonna use the words of the Most High to tear them down, bring down some strongholds, man. What the words of the Most High is bringing Esau's system down, man.
That's right.
You people can't see it physically right now, but we see it. We see Esau's kingdom falling, man.
That's right.
The so-called white man's kingdom is up.
That's right.
The Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, they're about to be the rulers on the earth. And y'all gonna be the slaves.
That's right.
Thus saith the Lord. And it's justified. That's what's gonna be justified when we got a foot up your ass.
That's right.
For all the atrocities that you people did to us. And then you sit there like, oh, see, that wasn't me. That's because that's what they go to. They like, oh, that wasn't me.
Right.
Not my family. Not me. Well, yes, you're people, okay? The Most High is going to judge you as a nation, just like He judged us as a nation, man.
That's right.
Yeah. But I'm saying, bro, but we could say that. We could say, oh, we weren't the ones in the wilderness, which we were, because we understand it, right? We understand the scriptures. But you can't say that, because that was you. And okay, say it wasn't you. The Most High judges by nation. There's no respect of person, okay? Right. Because the whole nation of Israel wasn't being wicked in the wilderness, but hey, the majority of them their carcasses fell in the wilderness, man. And they had to walk for 40 years.
You can say it wasn't you, but you still
You're still benefiting.
You still benefiting from, and you still don't, you acting like you're not guilty, and you still support homosexuality in this land. You support transsexuals in this land. So the Lord got to deal with this land in Sodom and Gomorrah anyway.
That's right.
Your brother had a scripture.
He said, soon we gonna have these fucking heathens under us. Well, this Baruch 4:25. My children, suffer patiently the wrath that has come upon you from Yahweh. For thy enemy has persecuted thee, but shortly thou shalt see his destruction, and shalt tread upon his neck.
Hey, and that's what's gonna happen, man. So what we're going through right now, we gotta deal with it patiently, because we know the reward that's to come. We know that these people that were persecuting us, the ones calling us niggers and spics and tontos, we gonna get the, you know, we gonna deal with them, man.
That's right.
But we gotta wait to the time that's appointed for that.
Word.
Because there's a time for everything, and the time that we're in right now is to chant down Babylon, and that's what we're doing. You know, we like Scripture Jeremiah 16 says, man. 16:16. We just fishing right now, man. We fishing for the men of the Lord, the elect, and chanting down Babylon.
Basically, we like military recruiters.
Yeah.
We military recruiters for the Most High. You know, we out here with the brochures. Hey, sign up. Hey, sign up with the Heavenly Father. But soon, you know, it's gonna be time to go to war.
Yeah. The draft is over.
Right, yeah.
It's time to go. You got scripture on?
Yeah, I got that's a quick one. Cause you know, we talking about how you can't hold back your sword from judgment. It's the book of Acts, chapter 20 and 27. For I have not shunned to declare unto you all the counsel of the Most High. Okay? Cause yeah.
Oh.
You gonna break it down?
No, go ahead.
No, because basically we're bringing out all the counsel of the Most High, not this, not 20%, not 30%. Ain't here, Great Millstone, we bringing out 100%, man. According to the Spirit of power, Yahweh, Shem Yahushua, we got to bring it all out. We can't spare 8. Like Isaiah 51. 58, so like 58 and once cry loud, spare not. That's what we doing up here, man. We don't give a fuck about how Esau feel. Oh, if you got a Jacob here, and then the Edomite come up, we start cursing out Esau, Jake gonna get offended and walk away. Well, fuck him then, man.
That's
That's
right.
right. That's right.
He was a part of the elect.
Right.
All right, you got
That's
be
how
alright.
we get it.
Yeah,
What was one of our first videos watching the elders? You're a slut.
Yeah.
That was maybe the first video.
That we saw of
Yeah.
Great Millstone. Yeah. That was the first
The
impression.
You're a slut video. Shit, hey, it's real.
Yeah.
You're like, okay, that's real shit. Let me keep watching them, see what they, you know.
See what they about. Hold on. They're talking some truth right now. Let me see what
These
they really
bitches
about.
are sluts, and these Edomites are fucking wicked, man.
That's right.
Come on, man. Everybody know that shit. The so-called white man ain't shit.
Right. This is the book of Zephaniah 3 and 8. It says, therefore wait ye upon me, saith the Lord, until the day that I rise up to the prey, for my determination is to gather the nations, that I may assemble the kingdoms to pour upon them my indignation.
And that's what's going on right now, man. He's gathering all these heathen nations up, man, for this ultimate judgment that's about to take place on this planet, man. Well, meanwhile, you got these knuckleheads out here just living up, you know, carefree, YOLO lifestyle. Do as thou wilt. You know, because these people believe that this wickedness is going to go on for another 1,000 years. They believe, oh yeah, but we think the most, you know, quote unquote, Jesus is coming back, but not in our lifetime. Right. The world ain't going to be destroyed in our lifetime. But what? It said to wait on him, man. And that's what the men of the Lord are doing. Because what? The prey is something that you chasing, man. The predator goes for the prey, and what do you do to that prey, man? 9 out of 10 times, you're going to kill it.
That's right. Go ahead. It says, even all my fierce anger, for all the earth shall be devoured with the fire of my jealousy.
God, so his fierce anger, man, his fierce anger, not our, man. You know, the scriptures say be angry and sin not, but that anger that we have inside, you know, that's the Heavenly Father's anger, man. Because he's going to use us to get down on these devils, man.
That's right.
But what? We waiting on the Lord to let us, you know, get down on them.
That's right.
We can't take vengeance to our own hands. Vengeance is of the Lord. So we patiently waiting. You know, we sitting on the boat, reeling in the fish when we can. And we waiting for hunting season, like Elmer Fudge like to say. Okay? And that hunting season is nigh at hand.
That's right.
It's real close, man. Like, you can actually smell it.
Hey, just like these scoffers and these two-thirds like to say, well, they've been saying the same thing you're saying for 2,000 years. Well, y'all niggas been saying the same thing for 2,000 years too. It ain't gonna happen in my lifetime. Well, guess what? Now it is that time. That's right. Okay.
And that's why you got so many people being born. The population of the world exploded. I think in like 50-year time frame, it like tripled. Right. What do you think? Like close to 8 billion people, or something, you know. Why do you think that's where every soul's coming back to get judged, man?
Right. We this generation has over exceeded baby boomers. That we blew that shit out the water. Hey, the name of that generation is called the baby boomers. So what about this generation? You know what I'm saying?
Hey, not to cut y'all Slovakia, they have the generation. They had Generation X, Y, and this baby, these new generation, like these millennials, they call it Generation Z. That's the last. That's the last one.
Beautiful.
That's it.
That's it.
You can't see these little niggas grow up and have kids, man. Come on.
Right. And then look, we now have this book been, because what the scripture say in Daniel, go thy way, Daniel, the book is sealed until the time of the end. This is the time of the end. Now we have the full understanding of this. So when you read the scripture, well Yahweh Shah says, this generation shall not pass till all these be fulfilled. We're talking about this generation. You dumbass niggas, man. But hey, the elect gonna obtain it, and the rest of you people gonna be blinded.
Hey, I got it right there. Daniel?
This Daniel 12?
Yeah, I got that. Read out. It's Daniel chapter 12 and verse 4. But thou, O Daniel, shut up the words and seal the book, even to the time of the end. Many shall run to and fro, and knowledge shall be increased.
Hey, this the times, man, since the apostles started. This is the time that the knowledge has been being increased. You know, but knowledge and stability, or knowledge and wisdom shall be the stability of our times, man. So that's why it's being increased for those men of the Lord. So they can have that stability and when all hell was out here, man, all chaos. Did you see people walking around, you know, all friendly with each other? You got the Red Bull girls and shit, handing out free Red Bulls. People just shopping, having a jolly old time. But wait till the shit hits the fan. People are gonna be smashing each other's heads into the concrete, man.
That's right.
Right.
And the men of the Lord gonna be laughing just watching it, man. While you fighting over a hot dog that's been sitting there for 2 weeks, the men of the Lord gonna be eating good and drinking wine.
That's right.
Right.
Because what? Laugh now, you're gonna be crying later, though. You know, we're mourning now. You know, we're being real humble, man, so that we could in that day we could be fed. You got something, brother?
Yes, this is Isaiah chapter 42, and I'll start at verse 13. It says, the Lord shall go forth as a mighty man. He shall stir up jealousy like a man of war. He shall cry, yea, roar. He shall prevail against his enemies.
Hey, so the Most High is going to prevail against his enemies, man. His enemies are all these heathen nations, man.
That's right.
But he's going to stir up war, man. That jealousy is going to stir up war because all these heathen nations, they're going to be fighting amongst each other, too.
Yep. God.
The Most High going to bug these nations out, man. And he going to bug 2/3 of our people out. So, Jake is literally going to... They're going to be doing a lot of smashing of heads in that day, man. These wild beasts out here, the ones over there on South Beach, you know, they cool right now, you know, having a beer with Tommy, the white boy. You know, yeah, man, let's get smashed. In that day, man, they're going to be smashing his head into the concrete, man.
That's right.
And these feeble-ass Edomites ain't going to be able to do a damn thing. Because Jake is naturally superior to these heathens and everything.
That's right.
Jake don't even have to work out, but I bet you a fight break out, he gonna become an MMA fighter, man.
And the reality is, because America, look, this is the most confused civilization in history, man. People are not even racist, and the word racist means for your kind. People are anti-racist. You know what I'm saying? Especially the people on this side. Look, they will condemn what we're saying, but big up a so-called white man that's being racist, that's being a bigot. You know what I'm saying? This shit is straight up confusion. But like the brother said, when the veil is taken down, when this covering cast is brought down, hey, it's gonna be Jake with Jake, Edomites with Edomites, Gooks with Gooks. You know what I'm saying? So all that shit you see now, let's come together. And the Heavenly Father always been against that. Go back to Nimrod, building that Tower of Babel. He confounded the language. Why? Because the Most High is not about intermingling everybody coming together, man.
And that's what America's all about, man. You know, they call it the mixing pot.
Melting pot.
The melting pot. You know, hey, it's gonna be a melting pot, man.
Yep.
Look, you got Asians coming over here thinking America's great, taking pictures of random shit. You know, like they think this America's great, man. But little do they know they came here to get judged in the nuclear fire, man. They came here for judgment, man. All these people coming here to have a good time, man. The Most High put it in their spirit to come here, and they're not going home, man. They're gonna die here in America.
Right.
And a lot of people are gonna die here in America. Only a few men and women and children are gonna get saved out of here, man.
That's right. Few.
A few.
Zechariah 12 and 8, it says, and it shall come to pass that in all the land, saith the Lord, 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die.
Right, so, and it said in all the land. So not just in America. I mean, America is gonna be a great spot of judgment, but it's in all the land, man. No matter where you are, you're gonna get judged. Especially if right now it's speaking about Israel. So it don't matter where you are. If you're a 2/3, you are gonna die. Ain't no way around it. Right, go ahead, Art.
But the third shall be left therein.
Okay, the third, the 1/3 nation of Israel, you know, starting with the 144,000, you know, prophets, that 1/3 is gonna be left therein. You know, they're gonna receive salvation.
Right.
But they still gotta go through something. They just gonna make it through it though. Go ahead.
Verse 9, and I will bring the third part through the fire.
And that's how you purify something, man. You want to purify gold, you bring it through the fire. And now you got that pure gold. You got that precious gold. Go ahead.
And will refine them as silver is refined.
Yeah, you know, I use gold, but the scripture says silver, man. That's how you refine silver, purify it. You got to put it through that melt, put it to the point where it melts down. It becomes pure again. Take all the contaminants out of it. You know what? Because all of us, man, that's why we got to go through the fire, because we got to get them contaminants off of it. You know, we got to be purified. Go ahead.
And will try them as gold is tried.
He's gonna try us, man, in these last days, the days of Jacob's trouble, the martial law, the World War III, the race wars that are coming. That's gonna be trying to, mainly gonna be to try the elect, man, to make sure that you're really doing what you're supposed to do, and you're gonna have that faith to endure to the end. Good.
They shall call on my name, and I will hear them.
See, so the elect, those men that are chosen to be saved, they're gonna call on the name, and He's gonna hear us. Lord willing, we those men, we're gonna be calling on that name, man. But how you gonna call on this name if you don't know it? We haven't been given the name yet. Well, how you gonna call on it then?
Exactly.
You gotta call on the name of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai.
Right.
Not God in Jesus Christ. God in Jesus Christ is not gonna save you. Okay? The name of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai and your works is gonna save you, man.
That's right.
Having that faith.
That's right.
I'm talking about having that faith to the very end. Even if the missile's about to land on your head, you might get saved right there. The Most High might test you to the very last second, man. So you gotta hold fast to what you've been taught, and you know, keep building your spirit up, and pray the Most High give you that faith to the end.
That's right.
I will say, it is my people, and they shall say, the Lord is my God.
Yeah, He's gonna say, these are my people, man. These people right here that I just saved, people are gonna know that we the people of the Most High when they see us getting you know, beamed up into the chariots, man.
Right.
That's what's gonna let you know that we're His people, man. And He's our power. You know, because in the scriptures it talks about the power of Israel, the power of Israel, over and over and over. It don't say the power of the world or the power of Edom. No, it says the power of Israel, because that's our power, man.
That's right.
The Heavenly Father and His Son, Yahweh, why Yahushai. Go ahead, Lord. That was it on that?
Yeah, that's it on that.
Yeah, appreciate it.
This is the book of Sirach 2 and starting at 5. It says, "For gold is tried in the fire, and acceptable men in the furnace of adversity."
So that adversity we're gonna go through was talking about that fire we're gonna be brought through. The remnant, the elect, the 1/3, they're gonna be brought through that adversity, man. But they're gonna escape out of it, man. These 2/3, man, they're gonna catch all kinds of hell, and at the end of the day, they still gonna die.
That's right.
But hey, at least they come back in the kingdom. You know, that's something to look forward to if you're 2/3. At least you'll be in the kingdom, you know, living righteously.
It's mercy.
That is.
Right. Yep.
You know, on this side, the Most High, He's really disgusted with you. But hey, you're gonna have an everlasting shame. But at least you're gonna be living it up in the kingdom, man.
Right.
I mean, you're not gonna be on the level of the elect. But hey, that's how much more mercy can you get from the Most High, man?
You totally disobeyed Him pretty much all your lifetime.
All the way.
All the way
All the
through
way
the
to
whole
the end.
slate. Yeah, that's beautiful. How merciful is He for you to disobey Him your whole slate? You're gonna get punished now. You're gonna get fucked up. But you still get to come in the kingdom and live it up, man. That's a merciful power, man.
It says, "Believe in Him, and He will help thee order thy way aright, and trust in Him."
So you have to actually believe, man, because But it's one thing just saying it. I believe it. The Most High is gonna come back, saving us. You have to actually believe it. You have to be fully persuaded in your own mind that you are men of the Lord, and you're gonna be chosen to take a ride on them chariots, man. You have to believe and trust in the Lord that He's gonna actually do this. What we reading, man.
That's right.
What we reading is not some fantasy stuff, man. This is actually gonna happen, man.
That's right. Yep.
It's already happened.
Yep. That's right. Yep.
It's already happened. We just waiting for it to play out.
That's right.
Yeah.
It says, ye that fear the Lord, wait for his mercy, and go not aside lest ye fall.
Yeah, don't wait on His mercy, man. Don't go aside. Don't try to do your own thing, man. Just what did Apostle Gabar say? Keep it simple,
Keep it
stupid.
simple.
Keep it simple, stupid. Just do what you've been chosen to do, and do it to the best of your ability. And wait on the Lord. You're not trying to. Don't be Captain Mr. Israelite. A super Israelite. Because you just trying to show off for other men at that point.
Right.
Hey, the only person you need to be trying to please is Yahweh Shem Yahushai, man.
That's right.
He got a blueprint on how to do that.
Yeah, exactly.
It's in here.
Yep.
So, and that's what happened. A lot of dudes try to establish their own righteousness. And the reality is you're not doing what He said to do, but you're trying to be Mr. Over Righteous, man.
Verse 8, it says, ye that fear the Lord, believe in him, and your reward shall not fail.
Hey, you reward. Believe in Him, and your reward shall not fail, man. That reward that we've been talking about, the kingdom, living righteously, keeping the law, statutes, and commandments to the T.
That's right.
That's the reward, man. The kingdom comes with it. Having all these concubines and all these wives and having these heathens in subjection, that's a plus. But keeping the law, statutes, and commandments